Good evening, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Avon by Veronica. And also just want to wish you all a Happy New Year. This video, I am going to be doing a blog on how to stay on top of your business. And so just kind of give you some tips and ideas and basically share with you things that I've learned in my Avon business so far. So let's get started, shall we? So the first tip I'm going to give you is that Avon is a business, it is not a hobby. I think a lot of especially new representatives, they treat Avon like a hobby. It's like they don't know if they're really, maybe they're not really into it, or they don't know if it's for them. But I think that sometimes Avon is not for them. They join and then realize, oh, this is really not for me, and that's fine. But if you are the type of person that you want Avon to be a part of your life, you want to do Avon, and you want to be successful, and you have big dreams that you want to fulfill, then this video is for you. So stay tuned, because we're going to do some tips. So, like I said, Avon is not a hobby. It's not a do it whenever I feel like it type of thing. It's a business, and a business is something that you do every day. I guess the one thing I'm teaching myself is to treat it like employment, like you're being employed. If you don't show up for no reason or whatever, then you're gonna get fired, right? Or if you're just sitting around on a computer on Facebook while you're at work, where you're supposed to be working, then chances are, if that keeps up, you're gonna get fired. So, I mean, I'm sure people probably do that at work, but still, like, treat your business like as if you're being employed. Only you are the boss. This is your business, and I think that if you want to be successful at it, you have to work at it every day and doing whatever you can and whatever you need to do. So do not treat Avon like it's a hobby. Avon is not a hobby. Avon is not going to get you the earnings that you are looking for. I see a lot of Avon representatives, and I'm hoping that my team is going to be watching this video too, because it's really hard to get together with them and train them. So I'm hoping that my team is going to be watching. Give me a thumbs up or something if you have watched this video, so that I know that you're watching. But I forgot what I was going to say now, but you need to work at it every day. If you, for example, say Walmart or Staples or the grocery store, there's people that own those places, and if you treating Avon like a hobby and only doing it whenever you feel like it, is almost like if an actual business person of Staples or the fitness club or whatever, or McDonald's or whatever, if they choose to only run it when they feel like it, then that's closing the doors. And and I think there'd be a lot of unhappy customers if they're only open when they want to be. A business is something that needs to be run every day, probably long hours of the day. I mean, this is your business. I can't tell you how to run your business. You are in charge of your hours, depending on your schedule, depending on whatever other work you're doing. But basically what I'm saying is that it's not a hobby. It shouldn't be treated like a hobby. Otherwise, you're not going to get your earnings. And a lot of Avon representatives actually do that. They treat their Avon business like it's a hobby, and they only basically do it when they want to, and then they complain that they're not getting paid enough. And so, going into laziness, the less time you work at it, then you're going to get less profit, right? So my encouragement is always, or my quote and encouragement is always, what you put into it, you will get out of it. If you are working long hours, doing worthful work, and getting your customers, getting your leads, if you want to do like leadership and build your team, then if you're working hard at that, then you're going to see results. But if you're just holding back and you're only going whenever you feel like it, then that's not going to get you very far. So I'm just going to encourage you, like, make every day a priority to go out and get new customers and go out and get new people to join your team, because it's not, you hear the term money doesn't grow on trees, and it doesn't. Things are not going to come to you. And I actually had to admit that this week. Like, why are things not coming and happening the way I want it to? The reason why is because I haven't put enough into it. And this has kind of been on my heart for a while. I've been with Avon since August 2014. It's now January 2015. And as I look back on those few months, like, I've achieved a lot in winning incentives and stuff like that, but there's still a whole lot more that I think that I could have achieved, and a whole lot more that I could have put into it. So, you gotta work hard to get your money's worth, basically. So just remember that what you put into it, you will get out of it. If you put only little time in it, you're only gonna get a little out of it. So, again, it doesn't come to you. You have to go to it and you have to work at it. So that brings me to planning a schedule. Where's my schedule? Oh, here it is. So I just wanted to kind of share my schedule with you. I've realizing that my business was kind of slacking. I decided to make a schedule to keep me focused every day. It's not going to always be exact, but because things comes up and you can be flexible and stuff like that. But this is just to kind of keep me focused and keep me on track. So that way I'm not sitting in front of my computer or sitting on my couch or sleeping all day. That doesn't get anything done. So from Monday to Fridays, I have my business going from 8:30 to 4:30. Mondays is my Messy Monday day. That is catching up on everything and anything since the weekend, and including office organization, emails, catching up on paperwork, whether it's customer tracking, catching up with customers and leads, booking appointments for the rest of the week. Also, waiting for an Avon delivery and packaging customer orders to be ready to deliver them Tuesdays. Basically, the odds and ends that end up getting kind of misplaced or out of order on the weekend. And then preparing for the rest of the week. These days are mostly going to be the work in my home office day, because I'm usually waiting for my deliveries. But like I said, like each day, like these are not going to always be exact, but if I'm sitting around on my computer watching YouTube or on Facebook, or I'm sitting on my couch doing nothing and twiddling my thumbs, then I can say, hey, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be working here. Today's Monday, today's Messy Monday, so I'm going to do Messy Monday stuff if I'm not out at other Avon meetings or whatever, things that come up. So Tuesdays on my schedule is Target Tuesdays. This is where I plan to deliver my customers' orders, depending on if they have the money or if they're home, because sometimes there's certain days that they prefer me to deliver as well. So that's basically my main target day, is to deliver my stuff on Tuesdays. Target Tuesday. This might take all day, it might take half a day, or it might take 10 to 30 minutes in that day. It doesn't mean that that's it and you're done. It just means that, okay, I have some extra time, maybe I can go do some prospecting. But it's also, even in my day of delivering, while I'm out, I can also go and reach out to new customers and also do some prospecting to get my team built as well. And again, like, whatever else comes up, maybe my upline might have some meetings booked for me, so I can take the time out for that. Wednesdays is work in Wednesdays. So on this day, I'm probably going to be doing some researching for better ideas for my business, making extra calls, do appointments, either in home, here, or Tim Hortons or Williams or whatever, to do on the phone trading with my team members. This is the day for also putting in orders, because Wednesdays are usually the order cutoff days, and then whatever else that comes up. Again, being flexible, and it doesn't mean I'm going to be home all day doing that, but it just means this is my focus for the day, starting from 8:30, and then if I'm done by noon or by 10, then I can go out and do some prospecting as long as I'm still working my Avon. Thursdays is training Thursdays. So other than training meetings that take place and any day or any time, Thursdays is the day to get extra training for myself in the morning, whether it's listening to YouTube blogs or Avon tips and trainings, or reading PDFs from the Avon website, or going over my own training I have received from the past, or listening to like a motivational speaker. Again, afternoons I could probably do prospecting or customer deliveries or appointments or whatever else. But these are the things mostly are not going to take all day, but they're my first priority. So that way I can be successful in my business. And then Fridays are my Friendly Friday schedules from 8:30 to 4:30 out, not at home. Because life kind of gets busy during the week, and it's good to try to go out and get customers once a day, and to build your team once a day to do prospecting. But sometimes things come up, and it should be your main focus every day. But at least if that's not happening, at least I can dedicate Fridays to building my team and also getting customers. But mostly to be building my team, to not be stuck at home, but to be out, whether that's going for coffee and meeting people, or just going to the mall, or just whatever, just getting out and doing stuff, and have that chance to talk to people and see if they want to join Avon. And then of course Saturdays there's no actual specific schedule, but it's just kind of like whatever comes up. Like this Saturday, January 10th, I'm having an Avon party. So at a person's house, so I don't usually plan to work from 8:30 to 4:30 on Saturdays, but it's just whenever things come up, if there's a Avon training that might take place on Saturday, or if I'm doing an Avon on location, or if it's a party, or if it's some kind of Avon retreat or something that might come up odd times. That's basically what I have plans for Saturdays. But other than that, there's no actual workout day planned for that. And again, those things could come up during the week as well. But Saturdays, I don't plan on doing any specific work unless things come up.